Hey everybody, it's Ray. I just wanted to hop on before the show starts and issue a trigger warning for a couple of stories in this episode. We did a story about Trey Songz and another one where we bring up like Mike Tyson and Chris Brown. And one of the articles gets pretty graphic. So just when that story comes ahead, if you want to skip ahead a good 3 to 5 minutes, that would be probably your best bet. Other than that, enjoy the show.
I wear short shorts and bras, and the boys love it all.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem. Problem.
All right, guys. You already know before we start, if you're not 18 or over, you can't listen. I'm not going to say the damn year because I'm not going to hurt myself this evening. Hashtag self-care. But you know whether or not you're 18. So stop listening right now because the feds are watching.
Hey everybody, it's Ray and you are listening to the Houston We Have a Problem podcast. Today I am joined by my two friends, Krys and Lloyd. Oh, somebody's getting accosted.
She fell.
Say hey guys.
No. Hey. She fell. Somebody help. She needs some milk.
Thank you guys for listening.
Fall. I'm literally sitting with half a butt cheek on the chair because my charger's not working right, y'all. I'm dedicated today. Dedicated.
Play cousins.
Because it has to be in this position for it to actually charge right now.
That's a damn shame.
You got the raggedy iPhone charger, but for the computer.
I think I got a defective one, honestly.
That's tragic. Well, anyway, guys, thank you guys for listening. We're happy to be back. I feel like it's been a long time since we talked to y'all, but it hasn't because we dropped a drive-by last week about Beyonce dropping her tickets. I got my tickets.
I've secured my tickets.
I don't have mine because I'm not in the mood to see Beyonce and her husband. Well, I'm not in the mood to see Beyonce's husband. Let me take that back. I'm always in the mood to see Beyonce.
That's the only reason why I'm going is because I am always in the mood to see Beyonce. And then it's going to be Beyonce dancing at a Jay-Z concert, and there may or may not be a new... Okay, let's not stand for the whole show. We haven't even...
Not at the beginning, anyway.
There's already footage of them filming a new music video, so...
New music...
In Jamaica, but we're not standing today, so...
It's Beyonce season, guys. Anyway, we want to thank you guys for listening. If you want to get in contact with the show, you can tweet us at T for Tried It. You can email us at HoustonWeHaveAProblemPod@gmail.com. You can leave us a voicemail at 502-498-8814. You can find us on Facebook on the Black Astronauts Podcast Network Facebook page and the group. You will be added pending admin approval, and you can come and watch Lloyd start shit in the chat. I mean, in the group, just shit stirring and being rude.
I came in on my Tiffany New York Pollard, okay? Because I'm here, bitch. I'm here. What are you gonna do about it? What?
Yeah, it's getting a little spicy in the group. Also, you can get some merch on tpublic.com/user/Black Astronauts Podcast 1. There we have, I think, sweatshirts and t-shirts. People are showing their pictures in the group, and they're saying that it's really soft and really nice. And it's too hot down here in Houston for all that. But if they get me something like sleeveless and nice, a little bit fitted, I'll give you one. And then also, you can become a patron. Now, what a patron is are people who give us money on a monthly basis and support our show. And in return, we give them extra content. You can give at certain levels, and with certain levels come certain perks. So I'm going to get Lloyd to explain the Patreon levels to you guys.
All right, so right now there are 3 levels, and each level has a really good deal. So for $3 or more, well, up to $3, I should say, you get a shout out on the main bat, and you get access to the archives. $5 or more, you get a shout out on all the shows, plus the archive, plus firesides. And I don't know what a fireside is. That is like XXX rated, unrated, unfiltered. Not all the time, but it's always unfiltered content from the podcast family. And then you have our quarterly giveaway of $75 Amazon gift card, which is like $75 cash, because what can't we buy on Amazon? Really think. I want you to really think on that. Take some time. And then the final level is up $10 or more. Shout out on every show, archives, firesides, and of course the quarterly giveaway of the $75 Amazon gift card. And basically you get an opportunity to be entered into that raffle and bonus content. And who knows what bonus content is? It might not just be podcast stuff, right?
Who knows?
It's a mystery. And now I'm going to read off the people who's already on, the family, and putting it on our, and we appreciate all of you. Let me just pull it up here from the top. Sadiq H, Kenneth H, Justin C from I Do It for Hip Hop podcast, because you got to say pimp name Slickback, apparently. You got to say the whole thing. DeAndre, Edgy Vixen, Ronald B, V Williams, Feek's imaginary beard, apparently. Peter H, Pasto Shanae, man who makes our dope ass theme music.
Yes.
Deloya, Shalonda, our faithful and consistent friend Wanga, down under with them jumping spiders. I don't know how you do it, bro. It's not for me. Cameron B, Mr. Brent, who we're still not on a first name basis with, Simo, Ashley G, Chonilla, Knowledge, Dre, the greatness that is MJ, Donald, Ophelia Ono, our faithful play cousin. How you been, sis? You ain't wrote us in a while. Looking forward to hearing from you. Teddy Funk, Charlie Snowflake, Angela D, Adriana, Nikki M, Devo G, hey Devo, Willis Dickfit, Shadrach C, Shauna E, Jordan H, Pam M, and of course my homegirl Scrum Master Flash. Ooh, it's getting
a lot
limpy.
of names. We appreciate each and every one of you for contributing to the show. We love you guys to death. Speaking of people who we love to death, we have our cousin Pam M with some feedback. We begged and we received.
Amen.
Hey, sis.
She says, a sister is tired AF. Hey, play cousins.
Bitch, you are speaking the word. Put it on a shirt, Jesus.
I know it's been a minute since I shouted y'all out, but a sister has been busy with fucking life and digging myself out of Snowmageddon again. I'm so through with that snow, I can't even begin. So after drooling all over the beautiful black people in Black Panther, sister is trying to get her education, and I am slowly being tortured with the statistics class. Oh, girl, listen. Okay.
Girl.
Listen.
Look.
Statistics is the devil.
Really? Why is it so complex for it not to be so complex?
Why is
Fucking
it so
devil.
difficult for some theoretical shit? Like what's the chance that
why
this
is it so
happen?
obtuse?
Oh my god. So people know that I hate math and any form of math with every fiber of my being. In this class, third fucking time. You're taking this class. She's taking this class for the third time, and I have to finish this bitch. I wish I could just pay a Negro to do the homework, take the test, and let's keep this education train pumping. Sorry you're going through wedding drama, boo. Yeah, I have a friend that's starting to hyperventilate every time someone asks her how it's going, but I need your lady's opinion. My friend, as I stated, is getting married in 47 days or so. Mind you, these niggas is already married while they going through the pomp and circumstances beyond me.
Bitch, I agree. Read me, Pam. What the fuck?
Right. But anywho, I told her if she needs me for anything, let me know and I would help. Perhaps I was not specific in my quote unquote helping because this chick came to me when we were working out and asked if me and my daughter, the one, y'all remember her, the one who don't want to do shit, to serve food at her reception. Crickets. I'm sorry, this is not quite what I meant when I said I'd help. I wanted an excuse to dress up and get my hair and nails did, maybe flirt at one of her trifling relatives, but generally generally have a nice time. I didn't mean work, bitch. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at you, Angela, but oh my God. I didn't mean to laugh at you, Pam, but Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Woo! Okay.
This
I
is
lost my place in the
hilarious,
letter.
bro.
I gotta read with my finger. But generally just have a nice time. I didn't mean work, bitch. I don't want to help set up, clean up, deal with ignorant ass relatives complaining about their plate. I want to help you pick out colors, do makeup, pick up shoes, shit like that. Bad enough that I asked for an invitation, but when I tried to RSVP, my name wasn't even listed. She said it was misspelled, so hashtag insert side eye here. Okay. Am I making too much out of this? I really wanted to say no, but I'm a punk ass and I'm very passive aggressive. What do I do? What do I do? Should I just grin and bear it and get fucked up at the bar when it's all said and done? Or should I tell her, nah, I ain't about that life and you know how rude your family is? Help, ladies. Anyway, sorry to go on so long. I feel like I needed to catch up on what drama was going on here. But as usual, I love your show. Good luck, Krys. Looking forward to seeing you pop up on my TV sometime in a dope-ass comedy special. Till then, love, peace, and hair grease. Wakanda forever. Pam M.
I hit you with the Wakanda forever. You couldn't see it though, Pam. You couldn't see it. You couldn't see it. We hit you with it though. We feel you.
Okay, so first let's.
This was a lot to unpack here. Okay?
Let's start off with the wedding. So this is the thing that you have to realize, because I too am a person who grew up in the Midwest and I am therefore quite polite, and I have a tendency of offering things and saying things and saying it to be polite but hoping that people don't offer. It's like when you offer your friend food to be polite because you don't want to eat in front of them and then they say yes.
I don't do that.
You know, and the thing is that when you do that, you can't be mad at yourself because you did ask. So what you need to do is you need to tell her, in my opinion, that that was a little bit more than you were expecting when you said help. I apparently said if you need help with anything, and I wasn't clear in anything minute. I don't want to serve food at your wedding. I understand that you're passive aggressive, but you're just gonna have to be polite. I mean, you're just gonna have to be direct. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, passing out food at a wedding is like the worst job.
The worst job.
I would rather
passing
die.
out food, pouring drinks, all that shit's horrible.
I'd rather die. I did not come to your wedding to work food service. I did not. We not friends like that, bitch. So, if you don't got something else you want me to do, if you don't want me to come, I understand, because she ain't the last person on earth that's gonna get married. You can go out and find something to do for yourself. If you want to go get dressed up, you can go low key do that at a nice lounge. Go get you a drink at the bar. Flirt with some trifling men at the hotel bar and get yourself a drink. If you're gonna do all that. So
let me lean into the microphone.
So, I mean, I just think that you just need to just straight up. You can do it through text, so you don't really gotta talk to her. Just be like, hey, not gonna be able to do it, sweetie. Okay.
I mean, obviously y'all are not this close anyway, because what I heard is that you had to ask her for an invitation, which is what's funny is you're passive aggressive and so is she. Instead of saying, no, you're not invited, hey, yeah, you can come if you want to serve food, which is fucked up on her end. Smart, but fucked up. I'm more of a direct bitch and all my niggas know it. If you asked me for an invitation, you wasn't invited, you'd been told you weren't invited.
Right.
In a nice way, of course. Like, I can't accommodate extra guests at this moment, but thank you for your kind words. As far as what you should do, Pam, tell her no. I do not want to serve food. I was just being polite. You ain't even got to go into a full ass explanation of what type of polite you was being, because she knows that. That's why she asked you to do what she did. So I feel like, she's dead ass wrong for just not being upfront with you. That she just did not invite you or could not afford to invite, whatever the case is. She obviously don't want you there, because this is a definite way for me to be like, no, I'm not coming to serve food at your fucking wedding.
Yeah.
So I was only
strong term with her.
I was only half-ass listening. I'm gonna be honest, because I was looking at porn, but I agree with what everybody else said.
I can't.
Just say no. Also, why would you ask for an invite to a wedding? Like, if I didn't get an invitation, that means I ain't going. So, and you ain't the help serving no damn food.
No.
I feel you. I'm not serving food at nobody's function.
The one thing
Okay.
that you have to passive
Family function, that's different. You know, my nephew's birthday party or my niece's birthday party, little kid, small functions, less than 20 motherfuckers. A wedding? No, sis.
See,
No.
passive aggressive or not, one thing in your life that everybody has to learn how to say is how to tell somebody they don't want to do something. Luckily, it came naturally to me. So I don't have to work at it. I've been telling motherfuckers what I ain't gonna do for a long time. But
Yeah, we know.
hello. But in the case of, that's one thing that you have to get comfortable with is getting, I don't want to do that. No is a complete sin. No, don't want to do that.
Or my all-time favorite. Nope, none for me, thanks. That's always a good one.
No, I'm
Right.
good.
I mean, nothing. The worst case scenario is that she's not gonna talk to y'all no more. Y'all weren't even that close in the first place. If you got to ask for an invite to the wedding, so there that go.
There it is, girl.
Boom, solved. Wakanda forever, Pam.
Wakanda forever, sis.
All right, so now, guys, just a quick. I wanna talk about what's been going on with you guys, like personally, before we get into this docket, because I've been having a long couple of days.
I know, girl. I know your story. Speaking of weddings, Pam, since you brought it up, I have closed my RSVP and I feel great. I had someone.
Amen. Thank you.
I had someone tell me they were coming to my wedding, and that was a funny exchange of words. I sent that screenshot to my pod mates. We laughed together.
Bet you thought like shit. She tried it. She full on. She tried hard.
She tried so hard. Let me tell you how it went, y'all. So, I posted on Facebook. I was like, after planning my own wedding, I truly understand why wedding planners' retainer fees are so fucking high. Because you got to pay somebody for the stress of all this, because people are annoying as shit. And wedding is basically babysitting people. Like, you're managing people, but you're paying them for you to manage them. You know what I mean?
To be around you, of all things.
You know what I mean? Like, on the day of, my vendors, I'm confident are going to do their jobs, but you still got to manage them up until the day of. You got to manage your own vision. You got to manage all the people around you. Neither here nor there. I'm just saying, so I posted that on Facebook, and sis hit me up in, Facebook Messenger like, hey, when is your wedding? April 20th. And she's like, well, I can't wait to see you out. She's like, oh, I'll be there to celebrate you, and I can't wait to see you. And I was like, unfortunately, we cannot accommodate more guests at this moment, as we are above our head count now. But thank you so much for your kind words. And she said, oh, I thought my invitation was included on mommy's invitation. So that just lets you know this is family. That's how cutthroat I am, okay? I was like, actually, that invitation was addressed to your mother and my other cousin. It didn't say your name. But once again, thanks for the kind words. That's how you do that there, brides. Do it. And I don't feel bad. Want to know why? I love my cousin. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm going to see you at the family reunion. Weddings are not a family reunion, and this ain't the one. Sis, I ain't spoke to you in about 7 years.
Come on.
The invitation that I sent to my auntie, who I have spoken to recently, within the last 2 to 3 years. And I've been in her house in Florida with my other cousin. I didn't even see you, sis. Where were you?
Missing.
This is not going to be the event that we see each other at. Now, she going to probably feel some way at the next family reunion, but we'll handle it then. I don't feel bad.
Hands. All hands.
But she basically told me she was coming. Bitch, you thought.
What about you?
It always, I was going to say, it just always amazes me when people become entitled. When you have a wedding and people automatically just become entitled to your time and your space and your event. Like, I'm coming. Oh, you
Are you now?
Because I
Where
didn't
you
say
going?
anything.
Can I
Right.
be honest? I'm not a big fan of weddings. And if
I don't
somebody
get it.
doesn't
Like I
invite
like
me to their
weddings.
wedding,
I love weddings, but I don't. It's not like the event you want to crash. Like it's not the event you beg to go to.
if somebody doesn't invite me to their wedding, I would be upset because you didn't invite me, but I didn't want to go.
Wait, hold on. Indian weddings are fire, though.
Oh, I would go to
wanna
one of
let-
those.
those are
Just
lit.
on the strength.
Just want to put that out.
Like I would go. I would only go to the. I don't love people enough to go to people's weddings just all willy nilly. So I'll go to y'all's weddings. I expect to be at y'all's weddings.
Look. That's that entitlement we literally just talked about. Raven continues to prove our point. Neither here nor there.
Bitch, I was coming to your wedding. Period.
That's what's been going on with me. It's officially 30 days out, so it's like tomorrow, guys. And the closer it gets, the more nervous I get about silly bride shit, like, oh my God, I'm going to trip in my dress, or oh my God, somebody's going to be dumb enough to wear white. I wish y'all could see my face right now. And then I'm tripping, and then I start tripping about the bigger shit, like this caterer's bill. Oh, bitch, you a fucking lie. That's why niggas can't be inviting themselves, okay?
Where can they find you?
But anyway, find me on Twitter and IG at @thatgirl_Lloyd, and find me in the Facebook chat under Black Astronauts Podcast Network, starting shit, but telling the truth. I mean, I don't see any lives.
None. What about you, Krista? What have you been up to?
I have been working overtime at my job and also working out, trying to get my body tight so I can be a full hoe this summer at Afro Punk.
Yes.
And
A full hoe,
a full
not
hoe.
half a hoe,
Not half a hoe.
full hoe.
Ho ho.
Right. I had to go to the festival first to get a feel for myself and go, okay,
What kind of
can
hoe am I
do
gonna
here?
be?
Right.
Which hoe?
It's like when you stake the joint right before you rob it. You go, okay, let me look around, let me find all the exits and where they had the money. That's what I did. I said, okay, I was here, now I know. So now I'm preparing to be a full hoe. And I've also been auditioning. Unfortunately, I didn't get one of the roles that I auditioned for, and I'm gonna be salty watching the person on TV play my part, but whatever. But yeah, I've had some more auditions, still haven't heard back from one of them. So everybody wish me luck, cross your fingers, cross your toes. Hope I get on TV. What else have I been doing? Oh, I have a side hustle besides my YouTube channel. I make body butters, oils, and scrubs. So if you want me to hook you up with one of those, email me at ask_Krissy@yahoo.com. Decent price, fairly priced. So yeah. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram as Krissy Chula, and then you can find me on Twitter and Tumblr as the Krissy Chula, and I forgot my Snapchat name, but I only do Snapchat when something exciting happens. So
Because
never mind.
Snapchat fucking tried it.
Yeah, they did.
Y'all tried it so fucking hard.
Put that down. Put that on the docket, somebody, please, because that has to be. You know what? Matter of fact, we can discuss that in the topic. Somebody write that down so I don't forget, please.
Writing on it.
Okay. All right. Not finished. All right. So anyway,
Sorry.
you can also find me. I have my own Patreon page. Help a sister out. Need some equipment. Patreon.com/Krissy Chula. And once again, if you want to email me, just say hey. If you want to be in my Ask Krissy series, you can email me at ask_Krissy@yahoo.com. Yeah. Wakanda forever.
So guys, it's been a rough couple of days for me. I want to tell y'all a story. I'm gonna make it as quick as possible because it's been a minute. So Sunday was it? Yeah, Sunday I was driving. I just got my oil changed. Was leaving the parking lot of the oil change to get into the left turning lane, turn around and go home. Car engine cuts off. It's right there in the turning lane at the light. So I try and, put it in neutral, put it in park, turn it off, turn it on. Doesn't happen. So I call AAA because, listen, AAA is the best $80 you can spend in a year. It ain't, because you never know when you're going to need it, and AAA always comes through in the clutch. So, called AAA. They told me back to my car, because apparently the place that I bought my car, their service center has hours, and their roadside assistance has hours. And the hours are not on a Sunday. So, got my car towed back to my house. Today, I had to call the roadside assistant. No, yesterday, I had to call the roadside assistant for to get my car taken to the dealership so that they can fix it. And I had to wait around all day yesterday for them to tell me what was wrong with my car, because I was not leaving. Let's see. I called them at 7. I got to the place by 10. Then I probably finally got my rental and left at 3 in the waiting room waiting, because I wasn't going to leave, because I know how the dealership, this particular dealership, I guess I can say where I got my car was CarMax. I got my car at CarMax, so I was waiting for them to tell me what was wrong, because my car is still under warranty, so they should be fixing it for free. And I figured that it was the starter, and the starter was $500. I know that's like $500 to fix. So they had to tell me if it was under warranty, and then once the warranty approved the repairs, that's when they could give me the money for the rental car. Because the warranty covers having a rental car while they fix the car. And you know what kind of rental car they gave me? A old ugly ass white Ford Focus with a hatchback. Oh, it's so ugly. It's hideous. So that's been my day for the last couple of days. Just tiresome. On the upside, though, this weekend I went to a bar crawl where we went to all black bars and all black clubs.
Oh, y'all lit.
It was a good time. I can't wait to do it again. Anyway, is that everything? I feel like that's enough. If you want to get in touch with me, you can find me all over the internet at This Zeta's a Jerk. So, guys, let's get into the docket. What order do we want to do this in? Let's talk about the scary stuff first, so that we can, end on a high note. So, somebody in Austin is mailing bombs to people, to black people.
Mm-hmm.
There's been 4 so far, I believe. There was one that just blew up in a FedEx, what is it called? A FedEx facility. So that one just blew up today. There was one who I saw that detonated, and it killed a musician. I don't have his name
young,
hand.
promising musician.
I don't remember any of the other people so far. I wish I had the article pulled up, but my internet is running a bit slow.
Actually, another one just went off about an hour ago.
God damn it.
Is that the one in the FedEx facility?
No, this one is, hold on. Let me pull it back up. So they mentioned one about FedEx, but hold on, I'm still reading.
Austin Goodwill.
So there was a second one that they had found that they were suspicious about, and that one just went off an hour ago.
Yeah, somebody's mailing a bomb to black people, and they don't know anything about who he is or what they're doing or anything like that. It's not on front page news because they're mailing bombs to black people. Somebody is mailing bombs to black people.
But it's a mystery.
Now,
But if it was a whole bunch of white people, they would have known
they
in
can
an hour.
catch T.I. getting guns after the BET Awards. But you can't figure out who's mailing bombs.
Come on.
Then again, that doesn't surprise me. Well, no, that's FedEx. I was going to say, because if it was USPS, they can't get nothing to nowhere, but...
Okay.
Not a damn thing.
Come on.
The hell's going on with you, nigga?
Huh.
For FedEx? That crazy to me. Just so everybody knows, I live in Houston. That's like 2 hours away from Austin. As far as I know, I am not in any danger, and I am too broke right now to be ordering stuff from Amazon, so I'm not accepting any packages.
I'm accepting all the packages.
Well, I got my package yesterday, and I'm fine.
Find the fucking lead. That shouldn't have taken that damn long. What is up with USPS? But we're not talking about them right now. That's scary as fuck that they're bombing black people. Right now, Austin, I was just reading something saying that the newest explosion is not believed to be linked to the other ones, but that's even scarier to me because what if somebody's out there trying to copy this shit? Like, oh, that's a cool idea. Let me send some homemade bombs to the wealthy black family on the block because niggas can't have nothing if I can't. Niggers can't have nothing. Hard R.
I just feel like we need to deport all the white men until we can figure out what's going on.
Because all of y'all are not safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Okay, because they bringing over their rapists, their criminals, their drug dealers, and some of them are good people. But we should just deport a lot of these white men until we figure out what's going on.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so next, let's be disgusted.
I don't. No, thank you. Nope, none for me, thanks. See, Pam, that's how you do that there.
So, y'all's president, right?
Y'all's president.
Amongst all the other things that he's done in his life, he slept with a porn star. Made her sign a non-disclosure agreement, and then he himself did not sign the non-disclosure agreement.
Because he's a fucking idiot.
And so now she is coming out, Miss Stormy Daniels, to talk about her affair with Trump.
Ugh.
And so today she took a lie detector test.
Ugh.
And it showed that she was telling the truth. And feel free to skip ahead about a good minute and a half if you don't want to know what I'm about to say next, or if you're eating or plan on ever eating ever again.
Ugh.
Starting now. But she basically said that they had unprotected sex. Now, a lot of things come to mind when I say this. Lloyd, come back. Can you text Lloyd and tell her to come back? Because I'm not saying it anymore. No, that's a lie. But tell her to come back. It's fine.
I'm back. I'm just going to stay quiet because I don't want anything to do with this.
How much did he pay her to be quiet?
I think it was $140,000.
That is not enough money to be having unprotected sex.
You are still a white woman, Stormy Daniels. Okay.
You
could have got white woman money. And that wasn't white woman money.
That was not white woman money.
Okay.
Joanne the scammer is disgusted with you, bitch.
Unprotected sex with this nigga.
$140,000. That's not enough zeros.
Like, can that buy you a house in California? I don't think so.
You can't. You could barely buy a house in Houston. No. $140,000.
Whole $1,000.
So that really makes me wonder, what are white men like out here? If that's worth 140, because there's an unfathomable amount of money. The amount of money that will require for me would instantly put me in Beyonce's circles.
I would be like generationally wealthy. That's how much money I'm gonna need. Like
I'd have to be set. My kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids. Like I'd have to have like Rothschild money.
I'd have to have Blue Ivy bidding $20,000 money.
It's unprotected.
You know she kissed him in the mouth.
I'm leaving. I'm going. All right. Okay. Let me know when you're done. It's about 2 more minutes.
There was DNA that was shared. He was inside of her. Ah.
This 140,000
for 6 figures.
That is nothing but misogyny, girl.
Ugh. And you know he probably only lasted 5 minutes.
5 minutes. You gave him a whole 5 minutes.
Oh.
I gave him 35 seconds, 7 pumps, and then his comb over flips back into place. And it's
okay. So let's
all
move
right.
on. Speaking of other celebrity news, Crystal, this one you can go ahead and mourn your little Billy Goat.
Well, they're haters, but I have always been a sizable. I would say that's a good word. Yeah, I would say that's a good word to use. Sizable.
Okay.
Trey Songz fan, and so
okay, let's see how sizable of a Trey Songz fan you are. Has he ever been the background on like your phone or your computer or something like that?
Definitely.
I just feel like you should get out my business.
Okay. Okay. Poster on the wall.
No.
Were you a poster on the wall girl? Poster in the locker.
Back in the day, yeah.
Okay, so he wasn't. Okay.
But by the time he came around, I was like not focused on posters on the wall. Like I was, but it was for movies.
Okay.
I was that type. I was that type of.
That doesn't count. So, would you? How often do you say you hear Trey Songz? How often do you hear Trey Songz song?
A few times a week.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm also, he's fine. So I'm definitely disappointed. So the news broke, this was yesterday, I believe, that he was arrested for felony domestic assault. And this was off of Blavidity. I don't know why. I wish they would change their website name.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I wish it would be like Blacktivity. That's what I was hoping it would be. But anyway, I digress. So, and they put his government name on here. They said Tremaine Neverson surrendered to the LAPD on Monday. Trey Songz has been arrested on suspicion of felony domestic assault, according to the New York Daily News. The R&B artist, whose real name is Tremaine Neverson, surrendered to LAPD on Monday, accompanied by his lawyer, Sean Holley. 27-year-old Andrea Burra claims Neverson allegedly attacked her in a jealous rage at his rental home during NBA All-Star Weekend. Burra appeared at a press conference with her attorney, Lisa Bloom, last week and claimed he choked, punched, and threw her to the ground because she was speaking to one of his friends. Burra said she and Songz previously dated. She says, while I was on the ground, he continued punching me, and he did not stop until his security pulled him off of me. People stood and watched, and some scurried away. When I called an Uber, he threw my phone over a cliff. Neverson allegedly claimed, "You want to act like a hoe and get with my boy," according to Bear's claim. She said, "I tried defending myself by hitting his hand off of my neck, but when I got out of the chokehold, he then started punching me in the face. I was able to get away from him and began circling a car in the garage, screaming and crying while others just watched and spread out." A Los Angeles judge recently ordered Neverson to stay at least 100 yards away from Barra and to avoid contacting her. Neverson tweeted his defense of the alleged claims on Monday morning following the news. And so this was yesterday. He said, "For weeks, my lawyers and management have asked me not to comment on this, and I initially agreed. But this morning, I feel that my fam, the women that raised me, my friends and fans, especially the youth, need to hear from me. I am being lied on and falsely accused for someone's personal pain. I won't be speaking too much more on this, but would like to thank you for all the prayers and support. Trey Songz." So I'm upset. And then apparently somebody else came out and said that that's not the first time that they've seen him act a fool and put his hands on a woman. They saw I can't find the tweet, but somebody said that they were at an event that he was at, and with their friend, because their friend was DJing, and they had to call the police on him because apparently he was hitting on another woman. So that's disappointing because I really do like Trey songs, and it's but niggas is gonna be niggas, so can't be too surprised.
Well,
I, for one, am not shocked about this at all.
At all. No. There's nothing about Trey Songz that made me think that he's a nice, respectable young man. I think that people will be way more privy to his ways if Chris Brown wasn't such a big fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Because Chris Brown just stay fucking up. He stay in the spotlight and keep the heat off Trey.
Yeah, he fucks up on a national level. Like, he fucks up and it's a big deal. So there's been stories that I've heard about Trey Songz, that whole thing with him and Keke Palmer that I was telling you guys about, where she was at the party and she said that he tried to kind of coerce her and force her into going into the party so that they could film her to be in a music video that she didn't want to be a part of. Mm-hmm. So I think she said she hid in the closet or some shit, which, I mean, I think it's some high shit. I would hide in the closet if I was high at a party and somebody's trying to record me, though.
Yeah.
It's disappointing, but gotta mark another person off on the list I can't listen to. Great.
Yeah, that won't be difficult for me. I'm not a big Trey Songz fan anyway. So, speaking of men, let's not do that. Yeah, no, let's do it. Speaking of men who beat women, Chris Brown came out with a music video.
Wow.
Oh, bitch. I'm not signing off on this. Mm-mm.
He came out with the video with Lil Dicky.
Yeah, I saw it.
Called I Woke
Somebody
Up
made me
Brown's
watch
Body.
it.
What do you guys think about it?
I think I seen like 30 seconds and I did not care. I thought that 30 seconds was funny as fuck though, because I saw it as a part of a GIF. And it was like when white people find out they're 0.0008% black. I can say nigga. It was the perfect GIF. Like whoever created that, that's great. Like I love it.
Yeah, was fun. It was funny. I would have.
It was funny.
Yeah,
I laughed. I can be honest. It's okay. Chris Brown still ain't shit though.
It was funny. I would have laughed harder if it wasn't Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But the nigga part was funny, and then when he said I'm light skinned black, it was funny.
Yeah, I thought the video was funny. Only the Chris Brown part was funny, and I understand why it had to be Chris Brown, because that's the only person who would be believable who's like out dancing and showing his dick on the internet and stuff like that.
Yep.
But yeah, I was like, oh, this is nice. And then I went on because, Chris Brown is also on my list. I was talking
You're
to a friend
on my list.
I was talking to a friend and she kind of asked me, like, at what point in life do you think that you would ever, not necessarily forgive Chris Brown, but when do you think that you would let it go?
Never. I don't play with domestic violence.
Well, I'm a Taurus, so my answer is I'll hold a grudge until I die.
Yeah, never.
I don't care.
No. You can't, like, that's not something you could say, oh, well, you know what? He was going through something. That was an accident. No.
That's exactly what people are going to say.
See, this is my
or some
thing.
people, it's gotten to a point now where people are like, well, it wasn't an accident, but he's changed and he hasn't now. And I'm like, but he really hasn't. He just makes bops. I mean, I hate to be that girl, but he really does make bops.
He hasn't changed. He's displayed.
I didn't say he changed. I know. When people say, "Oh, he's changed," well, he hasn't changed. He's displayed abusive behavior after Rihanna. Like
with
he stalked Karrueche. Right. He stalked Karrueche. Apparently, he did actually like punch her in her stomach and knock her down some steps. And that's why she has the restraining order against him. Just recently, I think it was like last week, He was commenting all on her page. Somebody else commented on her page. Another dude, I forgot who it was. Some other nigga that was relevant in the early 2000s. And now, every once in a while we pay them attention. We throw them a couple of bones. Of course, being him, because he's an abusive son of a bitch, the one dude commented on Karrueche's page, and Chris Brown decided to get on her page, and they started arguing back and forth, and then Karrueche does what she does. She gets in the middle of it, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, guys, stop. This is so stupid." And then Chris Brown went on to say, once again, "Bitch, I made you. You wouldn't be famous without me, blah, 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 blah," because he's a terrible human being, and the world would be a much better place if this nigga just died. So it was a long diatribe about how he made her famous and how he wasn't even talking about her, and this wasn't even about her, even though you commented on her page, and the only reason why you're in this situation is because you were jealous, because you're abusive and you're possessive, and you need to die. And it was like a page and a half of this nigga just talking shit, and I just feel like the world would be better, his daughter would be better if he just was gone. Some people just need to die. That's just me speaking objectively. Some people just need to be dead.
All right, Oprah. Oprah said it, y'all.
Gotta go. Hey, I mean, I'm not one to argue with you.
I mean,
and like people who are diehard fans of him, like y'all, I hope y'all know y'all are complicit in domestic violence. Thank you. There's no way around that. You're complicit.
Complicit.
Well,
so speaking of social media and people having beef and shit like that on the internet, DJ Envy has displayed a classic case of when keeping it real goes wrong.
It's been a while since we've had one of these moments.
Publicly, when keeping it real goes wrong. So I know you guys have heard about it by now, but if you have not heard about it, Deezus and Mero, who are two comedians who came through Twitter, and they have a TV show on Viceland that comes with like 4 days a week, and they have a podcast called The Bodega Boys. They came up, through the podcast and Twitter and stuff like that, and they have a TV show. So they went onto The Breakfast Club, and apparently DJ Envy had a bone to pick with them about a joke that they had made. Now, they did a segment on when DJ Envy went on to, he either went on The Real or The Talk. But
it was on The Real.
He was on The Real with his wife, talking about the time that he cheated on her. And apparently, he said something along the lines of, "Oh, I was Rashawn with her, but I was DJ Envy in the streets." And and then the wife says, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't know DJ Envy." And so Deezus said something like, "Oh, but you knew them DJ Envy checks," or something like that. And he brushed it off and was kind of like, "Bah," I have a clip, but it's gonna slow the internet down too much to play. But he kind of brushed it off or whatever, and they just kind of moved on from it. So then, when they go into The Breakfast Club earlier this week, they have words back and forth where they just kind of they apologize and saying like, "I'm sorry. I mean, we ain't know it was gonna be all like that and it hurt your feelings like that. It was a throwaway joke." It wasn't
even like that though, because it was literally I remember seeing the Breakfast Club clip, and I don't watch that shit ever, even when it's hot takes, and I feel like it's every 10 minutes with these niggas.
Yeah.
But it was like as soon as they sat down and the interview started, DJ Envy was like, "Yeah, before we even get started, you owe my wife an apology," and Deezus and Mero was looking at him like, "What?
What?
What are you talking about? Because it's been like a month, my nigga. Didn't even know you was mad about it."
Also, he had their numbers, so he could have called them.
What's funny though is that they gave him the apology he wanted, and like they didn't take long to give it. Like he said his piece about why he owed his wife an apology, and they was like, "You know what? If that's how you feel, I apologize." But he was like still mad. And so I think he was mad that they didn't let him be madder.
Yeah.
Longer. I don't know. It's funny.
And so he gets up and so they move on and they're talking or whatever. And then DJ Envy gets up and he leaves the interview. And so they start clowning them and talking more. And so then they got on to
his own co-host.
Oh, yeah.
Charlemagne.
Of course. Because
that
Charlemagne
made it a big ass deal because that's Charlemagne. And he ain't taking. Okay. All right. Go.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be professional about it. This was a ratings moment. It was a big deal. And so they then got onto their own show and roasted the shit out of DJ Envy. Let's see if I have the clip up.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Well, while this is going, when y'all watch that, well, did y'all watch it? I just watched it because I wanted to see the joke. Like, I wanted to see what was said.
I saw part of it. I watched part of it.
I saw clips. And can't be out here watching everything. I got things to do.
I understand. I see, because the thing is, I like them. I like the Bodega Boys. They make me laugh. They're goofy. It's just complete nonsense. It's like sitting in the back of the bus with the niggas and they cracking jokes. Okay, yeah, this is taking too long. So, but anyway, they let him have it, and so they did that segment, and now Erica Mena, the man, because I forgot to mention that is who DJ Envy was cheating on his wife with, Erica Mena. And so when he was on the interview, he was like, "Oh, I didn't even have to take her out to eat. Like she was nothing. She was beneath you, you know." He talked all this shit about her, so now she's about to go on to their TV show,
which is really just a front. Cause I'm like, DJ Envy, come on out the closet, sis. Like, we tired.
And that was the thing that got me, was the fact that he was mad at that. He was mad talking about, "Oh, you disrespected my wife." He wasn't even mad about when they joked about the Snapchat leaks that got out about him liking to get strapped. Which doesn't make you gay. But if there was anything that I would have been mad at if I was him, it would have been that. Bruh, like, really, dog? Like, no.
Don't focus on anything else that's not this. And you know what? Let's give him the benefit
hard.
of the doubt. I'm going to try to be nice. Let's say that he really felt that way because that's his wife. And, you know, men have a special for their wife, right? Mm-hmm. Supposedly. Mm-hmm. Even though they won't do right by her, but they want everybody else to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say he really felt that way. It's like, sis, you got your apology.
Saying all sorts of shit with his chest, but you cheated. Like, you have no room. They showed your wife the same amount of respect you showed her.
More, if you want to ask me.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then on top of that, to go on TV and talk so bad about the woman you cheated with, like, "Oh, she was beneath you," and da-da-da, and all others. Well, you slept with her, so what that say about you, first of all? And then the person who
I never get that. Like, how you gonna sit here and try to slut shame her for fucking you? Are we
housewife?
Y'all both had sex
together,
and you gonna dog me like you better than me or something, nigga? And so she's going on there. I cannot wait.
She's going on the Breakfast Club?
She's not going on Breakfast Club. She's going on Desus and Mero's show.
Oh.
I look, sis. Spill all the tea, sis.
Do it.
Spill it.
He deserves it.
Spill the tea, sis.
Right. Tell us how he like butt plugs.
And that's okay.
I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But we all gonna
I'm
be
not here
looking
to
at you.
kink shame anybody. But my nigga, don't be acting all high and mighty about your wife when you couldn't even do the bare basics of not putting your dick in other people.
Right. You couldn't do the one thing. That's the minimum requirement.
I really feel like she told him to go and talk to press them. I feel like she made him do it. She was like, "And when you see them, you need to say something to them." But I feel like it wasn't about the whole. I think it was about them even putting it on their show, and he tried to make it about his wife. Like, "Don't talk about my wife." No, nigga, your wife told you to come and press me because we laughed at the fact that you was cheating on TV.
Also, it was disrespectful of them to even. It was disrespectful of him to even agree to go on the show and talk about how he cheated.
She probably
like, if you really
wanted
respected
him to do
me,
it. She probably wanted him to do it. Go on TV and tell everybody how you ain't shit.
Well, then she's stupid too. Because why would I want? I'm not letting nobody in on my damn marriage. Like, if something happened to me, if something happened with us,
I mean, but the thing is, everybody already knew it because my nigga was basically loving hip hop tea. Like, everybody already knew it. So it's like, everybody already knows it. Let me get this coin up off of it, which is how Jesus and Mira. I kind of agree with them, but hey, sis, get it how you live.
Well, listen, everybody know Jay-Z cheated, but they not going on no Oprah Super Soul Sunday talking about how he done healed his soul through his album 44, 44, 44.
But he did.
Five.
He did that one
But he did,
interview. Yeah.
He literally did just that, and they making their coins up off it. Now, is DJ Envy and his wife gonna make as much coins as Beyonce and Jay-Z? Absolutely not. But I get why she would want him to do it, because it was already everybody's business, because he was fucking Erica Mena, like Miss Loving Hip Hop New York at the time.
I can't remember who that is because I don't watch that show.
Me neither.
Okay, it's not important. But basically, it's kind of funny to me. It's kind of funny that's kind of how I feel right now.
Yeah, I want to see that. The chickens are coming home to roost. This is when keeping it real goes wrong. If you're gonna press somebody, you gotta press them with your whole chest, my nigga.
Thank you.
That's all
Your
I'm
whole
saying.
chest, little boy. All right,
So let's see. Let's wrap up with something that Crystal was excited to talk about. So for those of us who grew up without cable, we watched a lot of PBS. And so on PBS, one big staple of the network was Mr. Rogers.
Yay.
And apparently Mr. Rogers had a
part, yeah.
very interesting life. I think he was a veteran. I forgot everything he did. I remember reading something online. I remember reading his Wikipedia page, and it's super interesting. You guys should go and check it out. He like single-handedly saved public broadcasting. Apparently, he is literally in real life the nicest man alive. Well, dead.
Oh, that's
now,
good, because if they was coming out with tea about him being a child molester, I couldn't take it. I'm tired.
I would be really sad.
Yeah. If that came out that he did anything wrong, like if he accidentally
That would be
called
it.
somebody
Nobody
a
is
bitch.
safe. Everybody, like nobody's safe. If Mr. Rogers is everything about him. He even there was a story that there was a little girl who used to watch his show every day, and she was blind, and she remembered the fact that he had a fish, and he would never say that he was feeding the fish, so she was worried that the fish was gonna die and wasn't getting fed. So he started saying that he's feeding the fish just for the little girl. That's the type of person.
Oh
Mr.
my
Rogers
gosh,
is.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So they're coming out with a documentary about him, surrounding him, and just the production of the show and different stories that he touched on in the show. Like, for example, during the 60s, there's this famous picture that's, if I don't know if you have a good history book, if you live in Texas, probably not. But there's this famous picture of this white man who's throwing bleach in a pool while black children are in the pool. Because, during, Jim Crow, and of course, white people since the dawn of time have been terrible. They didn't want
All
black
facts.
people. I mean, listen, hey, they didn't want black people swimming in the pool. So Mr. Rogers did this one segment where he invited one of his friends over, because everybody's his neighbor, his friend, and he was black. And they put their feet in like a little pool. And he talks about how like people are different, but that's okay. You can still be their friend and you can still celebrate their differences. And it was just stuff like that where just the nicest man in the whole wide world. So the movie is called Won't You Be My Neighbor? And it comes out June 8th. And my ass will be sitting in that movie theater crying like a damn child, sobbing, because I loved Mr. Rogers. And that was one of the shows that I used to watch. And my parents would put on just to keep me shut the fuck up. So I'm very emotional about Mr. Rogers, and I'm excited to see it. That's just a little happy thing since we've been talking about bullshit this whole time. And then also another happy thing.
We've not been talking about bullshit this whole time.
Well, negative stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Also, another positive thing that I forgot to mention is that Prince Harry has refused to sign a prenup to protect his fortune from Megan Markle. That's how saucy my bitch is. And that's all I want to say.
Cause sex with her so amazing. Secure the bag, sis.
Listen,
Bag
they didn't
secured.
listen. They didn't say he didn't want to. They said he refused.
He refused. That's a strong word.
To sign the prenup. That's how saucy my bitch is. Go on, Megan. I'm proud of you, girl. I can't wait to go to that wedding. I'm so excited. I'm gonna sneak in.
Oh Lord.
I really want to believe that
I'm
they will never get divorced, but now listen.
You said you what?
I don't ever want them to get divorced because they're an adorable couple.
They're so adorable.
But
They
if-
really are.
but
It's
if
to the
they
point where
did-
they got a Lifetime movie about them. Did y'all see the trailer for that shit?
No, I'm not watching nothing with Lifetime.
Lifetime, y'all are gonna stop doing things. Let me put y'all as my motherfucking tea. I'm sick of it. I'm sick.
I'm not watching it because I
I'm
don't
not.
watch anything on Lifetime. But I just saw the trailer.
After I
and
saw
they
that
already made a movie
after
about
I
it.
saw them do the Brittany Murphy movie, I was done.
Oh, I heard about that.
It was so bad on every level. We'll talk about that later because Lloyd literally is putting it on the docket as we talk. Last thing before we go, into our Tea for Tried It, is we just want to give a quick RIP to Craig Mack. He passed earlier this week.
He was murdered by Diddy.
I would play this song, but somebody's breathing. Like, Crystal, you are like mouth breathing.
Crystal, what are you doing, sis? You breathing so.
Move the
What's going
mic.
on?
I was moving my mic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
you were mouth
Yeah, you was
breathing.
That's perfect.
Okay,
Wherever
sounds
that
good.
is, that's where it needs to be.
Okay. So anyway, Craig Mack passed earlier this week. He made Flavor in Your Ear. I would play it, but I don't want for YouTube or anybody to sue us or flag us down because you know Diddy is about that life. So, but yeah, R.I.P. to him. He was one of the original. He was one of the like original, most blatant examples of the fact that fucking around with Bad Boy and Puffy, you will never have anything, no matter how good or bad you are. If you're not Diddy, you're not gonna make it out well.
Listen, let me tell you right now. My friend did a whole breakdown. Okay, he said. So let's review. Biggie's dead. Shine went to jail at the peak of his career. G-Dep and Loon are in jail now. Mace keeps getting exposed, and now Craig Mack is dead. Also, take this into consideration. After leaving Bad Boy, Mace became a minister, no thanks to Creflo Dollar. Loon became a devout Muslim. Shine became an Orthodox Jew. And of course, Craig found that shady religious cult with the rape-accused prophet. The Diddy effect.
Not even that. If we're talking on a level, I'm trying to think, who can we name that like fell into the clutches of Bad Boy? Just nothing. They just disappeared. Total, B5,
Total, 112.
Bad Boy. I mean, not Bad Boy. Bad Boy South. Jeezy made it out barely unscathed. If it wasn't for the drug money.
What was Making the Band? They never made it.
All of them. Danity Kane, Dirty Money, Day 26.
What was that one group that came out for like 2 seconds and it was like, she loves me, she loves you not.
Dream.
What was that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was it Dream?
They had that one album.
Who else?
Let's not forget Cassie.
You know what? She started fucking Diddy, so I'm not mad at that. She came.
You know
up
what?
too.
Secure the bag, sis. However you can. Fucking Diddy. I mean, that's the part you gotta commend her on because he usually gets bored pretty quickly.
Because if she don't, she gonna die.
Shut up, Crystal.
Okay, sure.
She gonna die. Diddy
who
killed
else?
Craig Mack. I don't care if he hear me. Diddy killed Craig Mack. Know the truth. Expose the truth.
So this guy that I used to follow, he did a whole video about this. This is kind of how he blew up. Like Diddy low-key responded, kinda. But it was him, and I think it was the comedian Godfrey. His name is Maurizio Vance. I'm trying to find the video so I can tell y'all exactly what to look up, because I used to sit and watch this and just crack up. He cracked me up for a very long time. Kind of fell off. I need to find him. And
Diddy probably got him.
okay, here we go. It's 2 videos. His name is Maurizio Vance, Aranzio, first name, Vance, Vance. You can just look up Maurizio Vance Diddy, and the first video is called Puffy is Poison, and then I think he did like 2 or 3 more videos about it. But just look up Puffy is Poison, Maurizio Vance, and he has other works and stuff like that, so you can check that out. But he just goes through a list of all the people who have fallen through the clutches of Diddy, and it's quite an impressive list, and it's hilarious. So if you guys want to go and listen to that, I really need to get some faster internet so that I can start playing more videos on here, because God, that video cracks me up.
It's not the internet, it's Diddy. He can
sneaking in.
I don't want no smoke, Diddy. I'm cool. I'm cool.
He can hear you, man. He can hear you.
So, guys, that's all the topics that we wanted to talk about today.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about Snapchat and Rihanna?
That's going to be that's one of our Tea for Tried It's. I think that it's going to end up being like a group Tea for Tried It this week because there's a lot of topics on this Tea for Tried It list, and I want to touch on all of them. But before we do the group one, can I just get mine out of the way because it's kind of funny, not very serious, and it requires a short story. So,
oh Lord, go ahead.
What was it? Friday, I went to the liquor store with my sister. We both got ourselves a pint of liquor. I just paid for it all on my card, but I got a pint of Crown. She got a pint of Jack, right? So while I'm checking out, I put my card in, I'm on my phone, I'm minding my business. I get my bag. I realize it's a little bit heavier than I was expecting. I look in, and there's 2 cans in the bag, right? So I get to the car and I'm thinking like, oh, what do we get? Like maybe a free Coke or, maybe a promotional drink or some shit like that. I pull out the can. This bitch then gave me 2 cans of OE. I am
You sound
here.
ungrateful.
I don't think
your day's been that
right
bad,
now. No, you know what? My day has not been that bad. But look, I am sitting here with 2 pint-sized cans of Old English because I don't know what to do with these.
Because you're ungrateful.
If I give it to a wino, will he break my window? No, if I give it to the right wino, he'll fuck with it, honestly. But I would be offended.
Be grateful because he knows how to recognize blessings.
I think I'm offended. Listen, I have 2 big ass cans of Old English, OLDE English. You know what? Who owns Old English? What company? I don't know. I am going
probably the Koch brothers.
You know what I'm gonna do? Old English Brewing Company. Oh, it's just by itself, but it comes out of Milwaukee. I am going to.
So they say.
I am gonna look up the history of this drink, but yeah. So I just want to say that bitch tried me because I don't know what the fuck you meant by that, but fuck you.
He was trying to bless your life, and you ungrateful.
You know what you are from Cleveland. I don't expect much better from you, but.
Ma'am, you are from literally a city that people just drive through, and that's it.
At least they could make it through.
They can make it through Cleveland.
Okay.
Niggas
so
go
that's
in
my
and
own. That's my own personal tea. Does anybody else want to do their own personal tea before we do these like group ones?
Yes, I do. Did you want? What was that? Like you wanted to go first, Lloyd?
No, no. I'm gonna listen to yours because we might have the same one. So I just want to make sure.
Well, no, mine is about somebody who keeps commenting on my fucking page, and I don't care if they hear me. Okay.
All right.
So this particular young man, once again,
no, so it's a man. That's the problem number 1.
Right, it's a man. So he is an atheist, and he's like one of those people. He's like a vegan. Like he has to announce that he's an atheist every 5 minutes, or else he'll die. And okay, that's fine. I do not care if you're an atheist. It doesn't matter one speck of shit to me. I am barely a Christian. Okay, pretty sure I got a VIP ticket to hell, but here I am. So
first class.
Right, I'm bougie. The Lord's still working on me. He ain't through with me yet. So every once in a while, I will post something about, it's not just about Christianity. It could be about Islam. It could be about Buddhism, any type of religion. And this nigga has to comment on it. He doesn't comment on any other fucking post that I make, except for when I post something about religion. So the other day I made a post and I reposted something and somebody said something like, if Christians really read the Bible, like these evangelicals who voted for Trump, if they really, read the Bible or believed in the Bible, then they wouldn't have voted for him or something to that effect. Uh-huh. And so I commented on top of that and I said, I don't know why y'all post stuff like this, because if these people were really Christians, they wouldn't, like, they don't care. I said, I don't know why y'all post stuff like this, because people really don't actually care. If they really cared about, religion and Christianity, if they were really invested in it, then they wouldn't even be fucking with this nigga. And then here we go. Here come this nigga like clockwork, because he ain't have shit else to motherfucking do. Because why not? Poke the damn bear. And I have no reason why people keep trying me. To quote somebody To quote one of the people that I follow on Instagram, you can do all things through Christ except try me. Okay?
Praise Jesus.
Amen.
leave me the fuck alone. So he proceeds to make a comment on under there, and he goes, also in the Bible it says you can own foreigners and slaves and pass them on to your family, blah blah blah, but whatever. So I wrote back very kindly, because I was drunk and I was in a special I don't give a fuck mood, and I said, hey, listen, that's fair. You made a good point. I said, while I do believe that Christians and Christianity should be heavily criticized because there are some fucked up things in the Bible, you're more than welcome to comment on my other posts that have nothing to do with religion. And I said, you feel free to take your aggression and your resentment out on organized religion and Jesus on your page or in your diary or your journal, because you can't be using my page as like a dumping post. I won't have it. You're going to be mad at me in 5 seconds. So then he proceeded to respond and say, it was condescending. He said, you comically misread my tone. First of all, don't talk down to me, bitch. I speak 5 languages. Don't let the slang fool you, bitch. I'm very intelligent. I know how to understand tone. I've been studying language half of my motherfucking life. I understood exactly what you meant, and I understood exactly what you wanted to say, and I didn't misinterpret shit. And that's exactly what I wrote. Well, I ain't say it like that, but he responded back, and I didn't pay attention to it. I kept it moving. But I'm gonna tell you right now, sir, and I'm gonna say his motherfucking name, William, you got another motherfucking time to write something else on my damn Facebook post about anything else, and you ain't wrote it down in your damn journal, and I'm gonna block your ass and I'm gonna delete it. Try me. Shit, don't try Jesus. Don't try me, motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure I already blocked William, if we talking about the same William, because I don't have time.
Go on my page.
I'm scrolling right now, girl. Lindsay, I've been scrolling this whole time. Is this on Instagram or on Facebook? Just tell me where to go.
This is on Facebook.
Okay,
and then what made it even more condescending is that, like, he, how you can react to people's posts. His reaction to my post was laughing. Like, don't talk down to me. Don't condescend me. Okay, don't try to patronize me. All right, because I can cuss your ass out in about 5 different languages. I ain't got time. I don't have time, nor do I have the patience. I have better shit to do. So I didn't even respond to his next post, and I just kept it moving. William.
Well, all right.
That's all I had to say. I wasn't gonna say his last name because I ain't trying to get him killed.
I just have one more group one. Well, not a group one. It's just going to be me and Crystal. Just real quick, like 30 seconds. I am disgusted, appalled. I am disgusted and appalled. I am disappointed. I have never in my life the unmitigated gall of you hoes. How fucking dare everyone? What is wrong with you? Have you lost your damn mind? Y'all have lost y'all's damn minds. Really? Really?
Katya, Shay, Shangela, all robbed.
All robbed.
In the name of ratings and drama.
In the name of
fuckery and bullshit.
Of stunts and shows.
Let's bring back some bitches who couldn't hang, who couldn't make it, who didn't have the talent, who didn't have the personality, who didn't have the sparkle, the hustle, the drive, and have them decide who should be on the top. How?
I just have the energy. So I know that since Snatch Game, everybody went back to watch the Crystal LaBeija video. I feel like I'm as upset as she was. I am disgusted.
I am
disgusted.
I am.
How dare they?
You look fine, darling. You're beautiful. You deserve everything. However, she
did not deserve this.
She did not deserve this.
That's why none of the true beauties are here. All right. Let's move on. We should do a video on that, by the way. All right. And so, the last FIFA tried it. I think that we can all go ahead and take turns on this. This is what happened. Snapchat had a advertisement for this game where it's like a pop culture would you rather. And so on the card, the question was, would you rather slap Brianna or punch Chris Brown?
So fucking stupid. So fucking dumb.
Like, why? Why?
Where do we begin? Where do we begin? I'm already tired. I'm trying to try to do this without raising my voice. How dumb are you? Are you dumb? Like, how? Who approved this? Who?
Some asshole white boy who thinks it's ironic to be misogynistic.
Right? Because if it wasn't an actual person, and you're telling me that some logarithm program thought that this was acceptable, that means you're telling me that your logarithm program or whatever it is that approved this is okay and complicit with, you know, domestic violence and think that shit's a joke, which if it's a program and programs really don't have a personality, it was probably some dumbass white boy who thought that shit was funny any fucking way.
Of all of the two pairs of people that you could have picked in all of the world, you had to pick two people,
right,
who were involved in a domestic dispute that ended in domestic violence and people getting beaten. It was a big thing. It was a big news. Everybody know it happened. It's not some secret.
It's not, yeah.
And like, even speaking from a marketing point of view, like, even let's just take out feelings of, why would you dredge up something from 2009? Why is that still relevant? Like, why wouldn't you make a joke about Kylie and the Kardashians? Like,
who thought this was funny? Where's the ha-ha in this?
I
don't
could
get
see if it was like a, who would you rather punch, Manny Pacquiao? And nope, not even Floyd Mayweather, because he beats women too.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see if it was like I was gonna say Mike Tyson, he beats women. Shit.
see?
What if it was two people? What if it was two people who it would be funny of which, like Jackie Chan and Jet Li, two people who were known for fighting. Which would you rather?
I'm not here to solve your problem. I just want to know why the fuck y'all are so stupid. I'm really
get it.
trying to know.
Why?
But now y'all know, because y'all tried motherfucking Rihanna. Rihanna of all motherfucking people. Do you think it's a game? Okay. The remake is not playing
Snapchat.
no fucking
Wait.
games out here.
And that's the
Okay.
and the
Thought it was a
crazy
game.
thing is that was the game. Snapchat. Why did you put that on there?
They thought it was a
Snapchat.
game. They
Snapchat.
really thought it was a fucking game, and now
You
they lost
thought
the
it was a
$1 billion.
game?
Right. And then why would you pull this shit after they had just lost stock already, after Kylie said she made one comment
During
saying,
Women's Month. Is this really, y'all? Really? How can you be this fucking dumb? Like, that's a level of stupidity I just don't even understand. Like, why you really wanted to fuck with Rihanna fans? Did you not see what Fenty Beauty did to the beauty industry?
come on. She
Okay.
had
You don't
had
think she had the pool?
She had
Y'all knew not to
L'Oreal
try
and
Beyonce.
CoverGirl
Y'all knew
shook.
not to try Beyonce. Y'all knew it. Y'all knew not to try Beyonce. I just don't know why you didn't think Rihanna was also up there with Beyonce, because her fans are just as fucking serious. They're not playing games out here. Okay? They're not playing games. It's not fucking funny. Right?
They had just lost stock the month prior because Kylie Jenner had made a comment saying, is it just me or does anybody use Snapchat anymore? They lost millions of dollars. And then so instead of trying to cover your ass and try to make it better, you decide, how can we get more stupid? And now you niggas done lost $1 billion in one fucking day.
Dumbasses. I don't want to give Kylie Jenner that much. I mean, that was, y'all been doing stupid shit to begin with. Like, this new layout, everybody hates it. Like, really, really hates it. And it's like, my nigga, as an app where everybody's basically stolen your technology and adapted it to their own apps, and by everybody I mean Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
I thought this was smart to change it. I mean, I get why you wanted to change your layout, but who beta tested this?
It makes the advertising way more aggressive.
And nobody likes that. No one wants to deal with that. You know what I mean?
I want to see that shit.
So you change your layout. Niggas already pissed about your layout. Like I know so many people who deleted Snapchat so they can get the old layout back, and then they got trapped in the new layout anyway, and they just haven't opened the app or they just deleted it entirely because I can do half of that shit right there on Instagram now. Like the only thing that you got over everybody else is y'all filters is killing it. But otherwise that, niggas will eventually figure it out. It's not that hard. And then y'all go try motherfucking Rihanna. Motherfucking Robin Rihanna Fenty.
They really thought.
So she got on her
They
Snapchat.
really thought.
So she got on her Snapchat. Okay, internet, hold on. And she wrote this message.
Classy about it for Rihanna because Rihanna, she be clapping back usually.
So she got on her Snapchat, and this is what she put on there. Now Snapchat. Oh, you already know you ain't my fave app out there, but I'm just trying to figure out what the point was with this with this mess. I love to call it ignorance, but I know you ain't that dumb. You spent money to animate something that will intentionally bring shame to DV victims and make joke of it. This isn't about my personal feelings because I don't have much of them, but all the women, children, and men that have been victims of domestic violence in the past who haven't made it out yet, you let us down. Shame on you. Throw the whole appology away.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it away. Because honestly, a lot of people be like, I don't ever have to open Snapchat again. Honestly.
They don't. People were already on the fence about Snapchat.
Like, yeah.
People are like, I could take it or leave it.
See, and
Like,
I prefer Snapchat over
like
Instagram.
in the App Store in like 3 days. Y'all dumb.
Yeah,
so
no,
dumb.
y'all was already on the edge. Because my thing is, I actually like Snapchat, but I only like Snapchat to put my unimportant stuff on there.
Yep. The only time I use Snapchat is when I'm actually like doing something. If I'm at an event or if I go on vacation, like for my birthday, that's the only time I use Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't even check other people's snaps.
I barely do. I'll check some people sometimes when I'm bored. But, yeah, so Snapchat's on its way out. It fucked up big time. So you tried it. Dumbasses. Okay, so let's get these yes bitches out the way so we can go. Because Lord knows I'm tired.
It's been a long night. Let's see what I have on the docket here. First and foremost, I do want to give a resounding yes, bitch, to our bitch, Ava DuVernay, for her black girl magic.
Amen.
All things that was a wrinkle in time.
I love that movie.
It was magical. Go see it. Take your children. Okay.
It was an amazing movie.
You know what I mean? And Charles Wallace, the little boy who played him, low key stole the show for me, but neither here nor
he was
there.
adorable.
Adorbs. So we want to give a resounding yes, bitch. Get it, Ava DuVernay. And I also want to give my final yes, bitch, to our queen, Tiffany, New York, Pollard. My bitch is finally getting her fucking flowers, okay? Let's not act like our queen Tiffany is not all things reality TV, like she didn't pave the way for some of these hoes to act out, okay?
Amen. Amen.
So apparently she's getting her own exhibit in somebody's museum in Brooklyn. And bitch,
I want to go.
I'm going. It's a date. Put it on my bucket list.
I want to know how long it's going to be there. I really will go. Like, that would be one of I would have to go. Because I would have to see that. That would be That would be amazing.
Okay. So resounding yes, bitch, to Miss Pollard and all good things. She makes TV magic everywhere she goes.
Everywhere she goes, bro. She rocked reality.
Because some of your
TV
best gifts right now is New York and her faces.
I mean, let's be honest.
She has one for every occasion. She has one for every occasion. Every moment that it calls for a New York meme. You know what? That's what I think I'm going to do. I think for the rest of like the next couple of months, everything I'm going to do as far as gifts are going to be New York. She has a gift for everything. I'm going to see how long I can go with just using hers.
It's going to be a long time.
It's going to be fun. So anyway, thanks guys for listening. We appreciate it.
Wait, I had a yes, bitch.
Oh, dang. Sorry. You didn't put it on the docket, nigga. Go ahead.
Okay. So, there is a lady, she is 29 years old, and she has become one of the first black women to own an airline. Her name is... I'm sorry?
That's it.
Her name is Shirexia Roll. She is one of the youngest women to own, it's a Bahamian black-owned airline and that reportedly has a net worth of over $90 million.
Nice.
Yes, sis.
So, I'm trying to find the airline name. So, Rose serves as the VP of Operations and General Counsel for Western Air, a Bahamian black-owned airline that reportedly, her parents started the business back in 2001 to serve islanders who found it difficult to travel around. So, shout out to her, because she's 29 and she on a goddamn airline. So, hey, girl.
Hey, sis.
And
Yes,
then also a quick shout out and happy birthday to Bianca Lawson, who's pushing 40 and looks younger than all of us.
Yeah, pretty much.
How? Like, what are y'all doing?
I don't know.
Because I saw that shit today and I said, you a fucking lie. A whole lie. That woman's not 39.
She probably went vegan or something. You know, they always be coming up with extreme shit they do with their bodies.
Yeah, veganism is a level of extreme that I'm not willing to commit to. But hey, shout out to y'all that do.
I'm fine with looking 30. That's how old I am.
With these here wrinkles. I'll see my cheek.
That's fine with me, actually.
But shout out to y'all that do. Y'all are my heroes. Because I'm like, I ain't never seen some cheese or chocolate that I didn't like for real. Like,
so if y'all want to fly in the Caribbean, flights to Haiti, Cuba, Jamaica, Florida.
Shut up, Jamaica?
Hit up Western Air.
All right.
Dope. Well, all right, guys. This time for real, we are signing off. We really thank you guys for listening to us. We're excited to be here. I miss doing podcasting. I feel like I haven't done any in a long time, like a full show, but I don't know why, because I was just on Rune. Either way, if you want to get in contact with the show, you can tweet us at T for Tried It. You can email us at HoustonWeHaveAProblemPod@gmail.com. You can leave a voicemail at 502-498-8814. You can find us in the Facebook group, Black Astronauts Podcast Network Facebook group. Go in there, argue with Lloyd because she's starting shit. I started a little shit earlier today too, but just
I ain't starting nothing. I just spoke the truth, and Aaron low-key mad about it, but it's all right.
I mean, because look everybody agrees. That's all I'm saying. The public is
Right.
talking.
Except homeboy who tried to all show matters us. No, sis, not even then.
Yeah, I almost deleted his comment just to be petty.
See, we're doing better. We're doing better.
Get some merch at tpublic.com/user/Black Astronauts Podcast 1. Also, check out the Patreon. Get some more content from us. Be on the lookout because that's coming soon at www.patreon.com/Black Astronauts. If you want to get in contact with me, Ray, you can find me all over the internet at This Zed is a Jerk.
You want to get in contact with me, Lloyd? Find me on Twitter and IG at @that_girl_Lloyd. 30 fucking days, y'all, and I'm free. Yes.
Crystal?
Found forever.
Yeah, if you want to get in contact with me all over the internet, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook as Chrissy Chula. Twitter and Twitter, Tumblr, the Chrissy Chula. And you can email me if you want to get some body scrubs, body butter, if you just want to say hey, or if you want to be in one of my videos to ask Chrissy, ask_Chrissy at yahoo.com. And also help a sister out, be a patron at patreon.com/Chrissy Chula. Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time. Peace.